Imagine carrying an invisible weight every day, one that shapes every decision, every relationship, and every moment, without even realizing where it came from. Meet Sam. Growing up, Sam was the shy, quiet kid in school. He rarely spoke up, always keeping everything to himself. On the outside, he seemed calm, even easygoing. But inside, he battled intense feelings of insecurity and fear of rejection. He constantly felt like he had to prove his worth to others, even when they weren't asking for it. What Sam didn't know for the longest time was that these insecurities and fears had roots deep in his childhood. When he was young, Sam's parents fought a lot. They'd have loud arguments that would shake the entire house. Often, he'd hide in his room, covering his ears and hoping it would stop. In those moments, he felt small, powerless, and alone. His parents loved him, but they were also preoccupied with their own struggles, leaving Sam feeling unseen and unheard. Over time, Sam began to believe that staying out of the way was safer, that by making himself small and quiet, he could avoid trouble and maybe even gain approval. He learned to prioritize others' needs, burying his own feelings and opinions just to feel accepted. Fast forward to adulthood, and this invisible weight from Sam's childhood followed him everywhere. At work, he was diligent and dependable, but terrified of taking risks or speaking up, fearing any sign of confrontation. In relationships, he struggled with setting boundaries, constantly worried he'd push people away if he was anything but agreeable. These patterns weren't random, they were the results of those childhood experiences. If you've ever found yourself repeating old patterns, maybe feeling like you have to earn love or that speaking up isn't safe, then you know a piece of Sam's story. These are the silent scars of childhood trauma, affecting us in ways we don't always understand. It's not something we choose to carry, but it does shape us who we are. But here's the thing, just as childhood trauma can shape us, so can healing. Sam eventually started therapy, where he learned to understand and confront the invisible weight he'd been carrying. Slowly, he began setting boundaries, finding his voice, and reclaiming parts of himself he thought he'd lost. Healing from trauma isn't easy, but it is possible. Our childhood experiences don't define us, they're only a part of our story. And if Sam's journey shows us anything, it's that by facing the weight we carry, we can finally begin to let it go and step into the person we were meant to be. Take a moment today to reflect on what might be weighing you down. Remember, it's never too late to change the story. The motive of conveying this story was to make you realize the importance of how to improve yourself from your past traumas and accept where you stand. It is never too late to heal yourself and feel better in your life.